everybody. I'm Don Poyer, he's Bob Elliott, and welcome to Air Canada Centre for tonight's exhibition game. Bob, what are you going to be keeping an eye on in tonight's game?
Points in the paint. The team that can win the battle down there is going to be the one that comes out on top.
They're not waiting to set up half court. I just love those alley-oops.
The assistant, Sam Cassell.
I think we're seeing a call for some post play here.
They want to work the ball inside to see how the defense reacts.
Carter, good fake. Cassell with the defensive foul. It looks like some of the players on the bench think they could do a better job.
Well, if things don't start changing out there, some of them are going to get a chance.
Carter sinks them both. Cassell will bring it up court. He sets up the offense. Allen wants to try and work it into the post here. Up fake. Shoots. Cassell buries the jumper. Williams sets up the offense. The rest of the team gave him some room to operate. He'll shoot. Got it. Allen will bring it up court. Cassell sets it up. They want to try and work it into the post here. Robinson backs in. And makes it.
Robinson.
Come on, let's go, fellas.
Williams sets it up on the right side. He wants the isolation.
He knows he's the one with the advantage going one-on-one.
Lays it in. Milwaukee was had that time.
That was some real defensive inadequacy. Guys have a tough time being up on Cassell. He's quick enough to get by you, but he can pull up and shoot the ball too.
He calls for the clear out.
Looks like there might be some shaking and baking going on here.
Number 13, Robinson.
Williams will bring it up court. He sets it up on the right side. Carter is trying to run some plays for the big men to get some production in the paint. One-on-one, this player's hard to stop. Fakes it. Mopey takes the shot.
Let's go, get out of court. Two up.
To Johnson.
Two on ya.
To Mason. To Big Dog.
Here, this one's mine. Time.
Shoots. He buries the jumper.
The shooting doctor is in.
And you don't need an appointment to see him. Williams sets up the play. Launches the three. Peterson gets that one. For three. Cassell sets things up.
A player like Ray Allen will make you a believer in a heartbeat once he gets the ball.
Robinson puts up the J. This team has been able to convert a lot of shots in this game. Williams sets up the offense. Peterson feels they have an advantage down low, and they're going to try and exploit it. Olajuwon puts up the J. Mason picks it out of the air. Cassell sets the offense. Takes the shot. Allen misfired. Carter gets the board.
With his dazzling array of dunks, this former Tar Heel has drawn many comparisons to another high-flying Tar Heel.
Davis for two.
Antonio Davis. The assistant, Vince Carter.
Looks like they want to go inside.
They think they can definitely get some points from down low.
Mason takes the shot. Davis collects the rebound. Williams sets it up. Pass to Olajuwon. In to Davis. To Mopey. They're going to try and get the ball to the post area.
If they can get points in the paint, it might open up the outside shot.
To the Dream. Puts it up. To Cassell. He sets up the play.
What are you doing, man?
If they can run a few isolation plays for him, he'll come up with points. Takes the shot. Allen misfires. Davis pulls it down to Peterson. Tries the three. No good. Olajuwon pulls down another one. Pushes it up to Cassell. Williams forces him to turn away from the net. No question.
Now we've got some fireworks.
Sam Cassell.
Lead up, boys. 3 up. Get it off. No way.
Looks at a three. No good. This team has been able to out-rebound their opponents throughout the game.
3.
Allen with the fake. Takes the jumper. Nails the J. That's 6 points for the former Connecticut Huskies. The Bucks are ahead by 5. Williams initiates the offense.
4 up. Big right. Get over.
Goes up with it. Williams gets that one.
3, baby. Step it up.
Cassell sets up the play.
Fellas. Right side.
He'll shoot. Cassell for
Sam
2.
Cassell.
The Bucks are up by 5. Williams sets things up.
Right.
He passed on the shot so that he could set up another player.
2 up. Watch the clock. Put it up.
You got to watch that player when he isolates his man. Williams at the buzzer. Johnson grabs it.
Fish. Let's step it up on D.
Finger roll.
This man is putting on a shooting clinic
Sam
tonight.
Cassell.
5 up.
Williams sets the offense. He's been robbed to Cassell. Milwaukee has a good chance of scoring here. If he can keep adding to his assists, they're going to keep getting easy baskets. The Bucks on a 6-0 run. Williams will bring it up court. For 3, Carter. No good. All night long, they've done a great job of boarding.
3 up. Trap him. 2 on. Watch the double.
Cassell with the shot. Their coach has to be happy with the field goal percentage mark they've set. The Bucks on an 8-0 run. Williams sets up the offense. The rest of the team gave him some room to operate. Fake Carter from the top of the key. That was nice. He has 6 points. Takes his jumper. Allen comes up empty. Peterson takes the board. Williams sets up the play.
3 up.
It's stolen.
Man, watch the
Mason
foul.
puts it up.
Milwaukee is missing a lot of easy
2
shots.
minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Getting hammered in there. You gonna score a with that?
One-on-one, this player is hard to stop. Carter fakes the shot. Mason is whistled for the defensive foul.
Anthony Mason. That's the first foul in the final 2
Carter
minutes.
goes to the line, shooting 2.
For the Raptors.
He's 3 for 3 from the line. He misses his second shot. Cassell sets it up. If they can run a few isolation plays for him, he'll come up with points. Allen, no good. Davis collects the rebound. Williams sets the offense.
Come on, man. Missed.
Jumping it down low seems to be a good idea, Don.
Well, Bob, they feel the other team just can't defend them down there.
Double. I got it this way. Double that right.
Williams, top of the key. Johnson takes the rebound. Milwaukee is racing up court. Allen takes it hard to the rack. The Bucks are ahead by 10.
Sam Cassell.
Williams initiates the offense. Carter needs some room by running his defender off the screen. Milwaukee is showing us their running game right now. Mr. High Riser, he sure threw that one down with authority. You got to watch that player when he isolates his man. Up with a shot.
Toronto has had some downright awful shooting in this game.
Milwaukee playing the transition game. Powers it down with a two-handed jam. The Bucks on a 6-0 run. Williams sets things up. We've got an isolation. Let's see if another defender comes over to help. Yes. Cassell sets up the play.
2 up.
Big Dog puts up the J.
The defense has to start making some adjustments to help their chances in this one.
Puts up a prayer. Williams, no good. At the end of the first, Milwaukee is ahead 32-18.
Come on, let's go. Flip mode is the squad, we coming through. Here we go. Every time we come through, we give you what you want. When we step in the place, y'all keep it going. Know the spot. Throw your hands high, I wanna see you. Get it up. Before we step in the cup, you know we got to break it down. And we got so much heat, we got enough to. Y'all every time we won't stop, we keep it coming. Is he ready? Is he ready? Here we go. Flip mode.
And they've got the lead.
I hope they don't get too comfortable with that lead. There's still a lot of clock left to run in this one, and anything can happen.
Here's a guy that loves the isolation play.
He loves it because he knows he can take his man.
Thomas pulls the trigger. Clark pulls it down. Child with a finger roll. The Raptors narrow the gap to 12. Alston sets it up. Thomas is trying to get the ball into the post area.
They can get points in the paint if he may open up the outside shot.
That was a nasty dunk, Bob. It had grace and power. Toronto is down early.
And they're down at home. You don't want to let that advantage slip away in the second quarter.
That's in real danger of happening here. Looks at a three. No good. Red makes the finger roll.
The assistant.
Child sets the offense. He's going to try and take his man one-on-one here. They're looking to go down low and get some points in the paint. Clark fakes the shot. Curry with a great dish.
The assist to number 30, Del Curry.
To Alston. Gives it off to Red. Goes for the deep one. He misfired. Montress gets the board. Child sets up the offense. To Child.
On your right. Get through. Get in the
Oh, that was a monster pick.
Oh, you could almost hear the defender's teeth rattle.
Milwaukee with the quick transition on offense. Toronto didn't have enough men back that time.
When the possession arrow changes, you gotta turn on a dime.
Child initiates the offense. To Child.
We got it.
He came off that screen like he had a bus to catch. The rest of the team gave him some room to operate. Red fakes the shot. He can't find the hole. Clark takes the rebound. Sends it to Williams. Child with the feed.
Williams. The assist to number 1, Chris Child.
Alston sets things up. Puts up the jumper. Thomas with the rainmaker.
For 3, the assist to Rafer Alston.
Pass to Montress. the shot. The coach has to be happy with those rebounding numbers. Alston sets up the play.
Go! Double team! Double team!
For three. Thomas comes up empty. Williams grabs the board. Child sets it up.
On your left!
He suckered the defense, then dished it off. Clark takes the shot. Yes.
We are seeing some nice shooting from this man. He released quickly after setting that screen and got the nice pass as he rolled.
One-on-one, this player's hard to stop.
Time! Check the time!
He had his head down that
Out of
time.
bounds, Toronto ball.
Childs will bring it up court.
He's all over me!
He pump fakes. Alston is whistled for the defensive foul.
Alston.
No way, man! No way!
If I'm the
To the
opposing
line.
defense, I don't mind putting this guy on the line.
He might hurt you now and then, but he's also been known to run cold. Bench production has been a key figure in tonight's game. Toronto trails by 10. Alston initiates the offense. Red goes for the deep one. He comes up empty. Montress takes the board. To Williams.
Coming up left!
He hits the screener with a nice little dish as they run the pick and roll play.
That's 6 points for the former UNLV running Rebels.
Rolls for the pass after the pick and got it.
Gotta shoot. No good. Williams collects the rebound. Dishes off to Clark. He loves the isolation and lets him show off his offensive skills. The difference in this ball game has been bench scoring. That's a 9-zip run. Alston sets up the offense. They feel they have an advantage down low and they're going to try to exploit it. With the change, Montress grabs the rebound. Child sets it up on the left side. To Curry. He draws the charge.
That just shows that a big part of defense is played with your feet.
The Raptors are having a big second quarter surge.
They found a way to score down until the other team finds a way to stop them. The momentum of this game is on their side.
Fake Alston unloads. Montress gets the rebound. Fakes it. Clark goes up. The defense is playing back on its heels, and they're taking advantage of that. That's an 11-0 run. If they can run a few isolation plays for him, he'll come up with points. Thomas backs down on his man.
Come up! Over here! One! Call that! Oh, come on! Call that! Mark, call it!
Puts it out. Red hits it. Toronto couldn't stop him.
That was a weak double team.
Child sets up the play.
Got your glasses on?
They're trying to run some plays for the big men to get some production in the paint. Williams backing down with the fake. He misses the J. Dishes off to Red. That one was a little off target, Bob.
Maybe one to give a souvenir to the fans.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 13, Glenn Robinson, and number 40, Irvin Johnson.
Unloads at 3. Peterson, no good. They go on the break. He's making some big plays for us.
The assist to Alston.
Child will bring it up court. He sets it up.
Right side!
Tries one from three-point land. Milwaukee hits the shot. That's 6 points for the former first-round pick. Alston will bring it up court. Robinson pulls the trigger.
He has got some fresh moves.
And that gives him another basket.
And I think we will see a few more of those.
Peterson puts up the shot. Nails the jumper.
Peterson for two.
Alston sets it up.
They work the oldest play in the book with the pass off the pick and roll.
Red, good fake. Blocked by Peterson. Takes the shot.
Tim Thomas. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Child sets things up. Seems to me they're looking to generate some points in the paint. Johnson is whistled for the defensive foul. You'd think they'd have gotten used to this kind of thing.
Now, these guys are all pros. They're going to hold each other to a higher
For
standard.
the Milwaukee Bucks, number 10, Sam Cassell, and number 34, Ray Allen.
Misses. Johnson brings it down. That gives him 6 rebounds.
Right.
He drew the defense off the screen, then hit the screener with a nice pass. Allen will try for 3. Peterson picks it out of the air. Makes the shot. Deflects the shot.
Out of bounds. Raptors ball.
Good team.
Into the game for the Bucks, number 17, Anthony Mason.
You gotta watch that player when he isolates his man. Fakes it. Insanity with the shot. He puts it off the window.
Defense. 5 up.
Cassell sets up the offense.
Where's the foul? 2 up.
Glenn's a big part of this team's offense, and he'll show you why without you asking.
Mace shoots. Nails the J. Williams sets it up on the left side. Fake from three-point range. Peterson misfires. Johnson takes the board. Cassell wants to try and work it into the post here.
That's a foul. Double the ball. Trap coming. You left.
Robinson backing down.
Put it up.
Pump fake.
Shots up.
Oh, yes.
Glenn Robinson.
Whoa. Last shot.
Williams sets up the play. The rest of the team gave him some room to operate. With the fake. Steal.
He made a hustle play to get his hands on the ball.
No good. Toronto runs the fast break from downtown. Cassell is the board. At halftime, the Bucks lead the Raptors 53-46. Now they're just looking for a way to run up the score.
Then they should just stick with what was working for them in the first half.
Robinson fakes the shot. Got it.
Don, this is an education in concentration.
And his shooting streak continues. Williams sets the offense. I think we're seeing a call for some post play here.
They want to work the ball inside to see how the defense reacts.
Hakeem puts it up. Quickly down court.
Help.
Cassell, he's posting some great numbers. The Bucks lead by 11.
Sam Cassell.
Williams sets things up. Carter puts up the J. He nails the rainmaker. That's 14 points for the former North Carolina Tar Heel. Cassell initiates the offense.
On your right. Get through that screen.
After he drove past the screen, the passing lane was wide open. Allen, good fake, and drains it.
He spots up and drains the shot.
That, my friend, is first-class shooting. Williams sets it up on the right side. Looks like they want to go inside.
They think they can definitely get some points from down low.
One-on-one, this player's hard to stop. Takes the shot. He hits the shot.
Now that is what I like to see.
Cassell will bring it up court. Mace is trying to run some plays for the big men to get some production in the paint. Robinson backs him in. Fake.
That's off.
Glenn Robinson.
Williams will bring it up court. He sets up the offense. If they can run a few isolation plays for him, he'll come up with points. Rogues it.
They're not quick enough to collapse on the inside shot, so they better start challenging the pass.
There's the fake. Allen puts it up.
The Bucks have set the tone for this game.
The Bucks are up by 10. Williams sets it up. Insanity unloads a three. With the quick transition to Mace. Carter is charged with a foul.
Defensive foul to number 15.
Mason has got a soft touch from the charity
for the Milwaukee Bucks.
He misses his first shot. Misses. Davis takes the rebound. That gives him 5 rebounds. Williams sets the offense. BC is looking to go down low and get some points in the paint. Davis backs down on his defender. To Carter. He's running the floor now.
You gotta stop him.
Misfire. Carter grabs it. Toronto is on the fast break, and they've got the numbers. Cassell is called for the foul.
Sam Cassell. That's his second personal team foul, number 1.
There's the fake. Batted away by
Out
Allen.
of bounds. Toronto ball.
Unloads a three. Williams can't find the hole. Johnson grabs the board. Milwaukee runs the ball right back up court. He threw that one down hard.
Sam Cassell.
If they want a shot at this one, they've got to pick up the intensity on offense.
Peterson shoots. Oh, yes. He's now got 10
The
points.
assist to number 33, Antonio Davis.
You got to watch that player when he isolates his man. Robinson backs down on his defender.
Glenn Robinson.
Williams sets it up on the left side. Carter takes the jumper. Grabs the offensive rebound. He slices inside for an easy basket.
The defender got exposed that time.
Cassell sets up the play. They want to try and work it into the post here. Robinson backs down on him with the fake. He takes the jumper. He gets the bucket. Williams will bring it up court. He sets it up on the left side. Williams with the jumper to Cassell. Milwaukee in transition. Pushes it up to Allen.
Ray Allen, the assist to number 10, Sam Cassell.
Williams will bring it up court. He sets it up on the right side. Quick pass to Peterson. No. To Cassell. Milwaukee quickly back the other way and drains it. The Raptors have been working to improve their transition game.
Just like they better keep working.
Williams sets it up. From the top of the circle, Carter hits it.
The defense knows he's a gunner. Why are they giving him that much room? That steal is a direct result of the good ball pressure we've been seeing.
Carter backs down on his man.
That's not right.
He fakes. He misses the J. To Allen. The action coming back quickly the other way. He can't find the hole. Peterson with the board. Williams sets it up on the left side. To Peterson for three. He comes up empty. Milwaukee has a 2-on-1. There's the left.
And he finishes it.
He has 10 points. The Bucks are up by 16. Williams sets up the offense. Davis puts it up. Nails the J. The Raptors got the lead to 14. Cassell sets the offense.
Right? 2 up.
Fakes the shot. Robinson takes the shot. Williams sets things up.
2.
Goes up. Davis for 2. That's 6 points for the 9-year pro.
Alvin Williams.
Cassell sets up the play.
What's the double?
They're going to try and get the ball to the post area.
If they can get points in the paint, it might open up the outside shot.
Swatted away by Davis.
Left, right? Get it off.
Cassell from downtown.
Sam Cassell.
Williams sets it up. Shoots! Carter with a deep 2. Toronto reduces the lead to 12.
5 up.
Allen, good fake. 3, no. Peterson grabs it. He has 5 rebounds.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
4 up. Watch your left. Get through that screen.
Williams with the fake. Oh, yes. Milwaukee needs to show a little more intensity.
I think they left the game in the locker room.
The rest of the team gave him some room to operate.
Men, watch the foul.
Robinson, good fake from top of the key. Another great rebound. That's 6 boards for the former second-round pick. That's his. Milwaukee was beaten back down court.
Fatigue might be a factor here.
Cassell will bring it up court. He initiates the offense. They're looking to go down low and get some points in the paint.
Double over here.
Mason pump fakes. He puts up the jumper. Another great board. That gives him 6 rebounds.
Absolutely.
The Raptors on an 8-0 run. Toronto is behind by 6. Cassell initiates the offense. Mason feels they have an advantage down low, and they're going to try and exploit it. It's stolen. Gives it off to Williams. He sets it up. Peterson is trying to get the ball into the post area.
If they can get points in the paint, it may open up the outside shot.
Out to Cassell. To Mason. Robinson pump fakes. Puts off the J. Olajuwon brings it down. Carter on the right side. Oh my goodness.
His ability to hit those shots are going to determine the outcome.
Alvin Williams.
Last shot, Bradford. Last shot.
Cassell sets things up. Shoots. Nails the J. He has 10 points. At the end of the third quarter, the Bucks lead 79-73.
NBA action, fantastic. Come on, watch these grown men get it in man to man. 60 minutes till they finish shots from 3-point line, and the fans go wild when they playing at home. Come on.
Out of the gates here, Bob. Could this be a case of too little, too late?
It's hard to say, Dan, but right now the lead is manageable. but it wouldn't take a whole lot to put this game out of reach.
Carter backs in. He fakes. He makes the jumper.
That's the kind of play they're going to need from him, Don.
Cassell will bring it up court. Puts up the tray. No. Peterson grabs it. That's 7 boards for the former first-round pick. Williams with the fake. He comes up empty to Cassell. He sets things up. It's stolen. He was intent on getting that ball.
This player loves to one-up his man.
Three. Got it. That is definitely his shot.
And the team needs him to put up at least a half a dozen of those in every game.
Cassell sets the offense. Allen is trying to run some plays for the big men to get some production in the paint. Takes the shot. Out to Williams. He sets up the play. Williams set the pick and then rolled perfectly for the pass. One-on-one, this player's hard to stop. To Hakeem. The three. He's really pushing the ball up court. Cassell for the finger roll. Williams sets up the play. Carter was playing for the pass the whole time. Cassell will bring it up court. He sets up the offense.
Dumping it down low seems to be a good idea, Don.
Well, Bob, they feel the other team just can't defend them down there. He's red hot with 22 points. Williams will bring it up court. He sets up the offense. Williams on the right side with the rainmaker. The Bucks made no real effort to challenge that shot.
The shooter had plenty of time to get a good look.
Cassell wants to try and work it into the post here. With the fake, pulls the trigger. Davis gets the board. That's 7 boards for the 9-year veteran. To Peterson. To Carter.
That's all power.
Allen goes for 3. Nails the J. He's on a tear with 27 points. Williams will bring it up court. He initiates the offense. They feel they have an advantage down low, and they're going to try to exploit him. Puts off the J.
The assistant.
Cassell initiates the offense. They're trying to run some plays for the big men to get some production in the paint. To Robinson. Up for the lay-in. The Raptors need to get their assignments figured out.
They completely overlooked that play.
And boy, did he make them pay. Carter with the J. Out to Cassell. He sets things up. To Allen with the nice shot fake. Oh, I think he knows what went wrong that time.
Don, he knew the second he heard the referee's whistle.
Get back. Going for 3. No. Carter collects the rebound. BC comes up with a great play off the screen. Batted away by Big Dog. From half court. Nope. To Cassell. Pass to Johnson. The offense is looking to get something in the post.
They want to try to get the post players involved.
He's bringing it.
That's his game, Don.
The assist to number 10, Sam Cassell. To the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 34, Greg Foster, and number 11, Rafer Alston.
Child sets up the play. He's looking to make the entry pass.
And if they can get it in there, they have a good chance of scoring.
Davis is looking to go down low and get some points in the paint. Carter backing down, makes it. He buries it. He'll shoot. Big dog for two.
Robinson, the assist to
Child will bring it up court. He sets it up. We're seeing the post players trying to establish position.
He's looking for the entry pass so he can go to work, Don.
Carter is off target with the two. He grabs the board. That's 5 boards for the former first-round pick.
Perimeter defenders have to be aware of those entry passes and start to contest it.
Alston sets it up. I think we're seeing a call for some post play here.
They want to work the ball inside to see how the defense reacts.
Mace with the J.
Anthony Mason.
Child will bring it up court. He sets up the play. Clark takes the jumper.
The assistant, number 15, Vince Carter.
Alston initiates the offense. Allen from downtown. Davis has some legitimate skills down there. Child sets up the offense. Carter feels they have an advantage down low, and they're going to try and exploit it. Child is trying to get the ball into the post area.
If they can get points in the paint, it may open up the outside shot.
Mason is charged with the foul.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 40, Irvin Johnson.
Williams takes the shot. Oh, yes! He's now got 13 points. Cassell will bring it up court. He sets up the offense. If they can run a few isolation plays for him, he'll come up with points. Allen pump fakes.
Ray Allen.
Williams sets the offense. Cassell is whistled for the defensive foul.
Sam Cassell into the game for Toronto.
Williams takes the jumper. Opening up the floor with a fast break. That was an unbelievable 180 dunk.
To go in the fourth quarter.
Williams puts up the shot. No good. Cassell grabs it. Milwaukee is running the floor tonight. That was a slick two-handed jam. That's a 6-0 run. The Bucks lead by 5. Williams will bring it up court. He sets it up on the left side. No! Johnson gets the board.
The defense has to make a stand right here.
To Johnson. Williams is called for the defensive foul. He's making the best of a bad situation.
That wasn't the time to give the foul or the right situation. They're just going to have to live with it.
Passes off to Allen. Fake. And what's the outcome going to be here?
Well, the player's hoping he can convince the officials, give him a little more room to operate.
That ever worked for you?
No, I don't think so. But you know what? It never stopped me from trying.
Williams sets things up. Three, drains it.
It's pretty easy to make shots like that.
Well, he could have been the only player on the court.
If they get a turnover, they've got to run back and try for a quick basket.
Puts it up. Nails the jumper.
The assistant, Sam Cassell.
Williams sets it up on the left side. Davis at the baseline. Pass to Peterson. To Williams. Davis gets the pass. Carter fakes the shot. Looks at three.
This team has got to do a better job of switching on defense so they don't get caught in situations like that.
You got to watch that player when he isolates his man. Gonna shoot and gets it to fall.
They should consider fouling in those situations.
With the J, Johnson takes the board. He's just racing down the court. Fake for 3 points. Allen buries the shot.
They know he's a shooter, so they better keep a man close to him all the time.
Fired. Williams misfired. Allen gets the rebound. Cassell makes the finger roll. That's 14 points for the 9-year pro. From three-point land. Comes up big. The night final. Milwaukee 111. Toronto 101.
Drive, my ball is
Here is the player of the game.